Welcome friends. Today we are discussing the third part of our revision questions of heating effect of electric current. Here we discuss the three questions given in the last part of the chapter heating effect of electric current. Let us assess. We discuss another question number 15. Let us assess. By the end of the chapter we have got some questions. Among them 15th question. If 0.2 ohm, 0.3 ohm, 0.4 ohm, 0.5 ohm and 12 ohm resistors are connected to a 9 volt battery in parallel, what will be the current through 12 ohm resistor? Let us see the solution of that one. It's so simple. There are so many resistors. All are in parallel and they are connected to a battery of 9 volt. And they are asking so many 0.3, 0.4 all are there, but they are asking 12 ohm resistor, what is the current flowing? So current flowing through 12 ohm resistance, as voltage is 9 volt common for all the resistors, we know current I, this one I1, I2, I3 like that, I through 12 volt we can calculate as V by R. 9 by 12, this is 3 by 4.75 ampere. The concept we are making use parallel connection. So they have given so many values. We need not mind all these values, as it is parallel. Voltage between these two across all the resistors the same. That point is important, and voltage is there. And this, if another resistor is asked, we can consider that resistor and calculate that same V by R there instead of 12 volt. If they are asking next resistor, no problem. We can use that resistor's value and we will get the answer. I hope you got the idea. Question number 16. Question is this: how many resistors of 176, that is 176 ohm, should be connected in parallel to get 5 ampere current from 220 volt supply? See, the question is, we have got 176 ohm resistors connected in parallel. We don't know how many, whatever may be the number, but two things are there. Voltage is there 220 volt and a current of 5 amperes must be there in the circuit. So 5 ampere. So whatever may be the number of resistors, one thing is there, it will give one effective resistance such a way that that resistance will give 5 ampere current with 220 volt. So what is the effective resistance? R is equal to, connecting I, V and R, relation is V by I. 220 by 5, 44. So simple. Now our task is, we have to see how many 176 ohm resistors are to be connected to get an effective resistance of 44 ohm. How can we do that? As the value of one resistor is the same for all, we have an equation: effective resistance is equal to R, value of one resistor, by how many are there, that N, number of resistors. Here effective resistance is already there, 44 is equal to value of 176, value of one resistor is given by N. This N we have to calculate, that's all. That is the question. They have given some choice there. You need not look at that answers given. We find out the answer and see whether the answer is there or not. So let us find out. From this, what about N? N is equal to 176 by 44, which is nothing but 4. So 4 resistors, if they are in parallel, will give an effective resistance of 44. That will give an amperage of 5 ampere from 220 volt. I hope you got this idea. Now next and last question given there. Question number 17. Depict a figure showing the arrangement of 3 resistors in a circuit to get an effective resistance of 1, 9 ohm and 2 4 ohm. Let us work out this problem. There are 3 resistors. We don't know the value. But one thing they have given, effective resistance. We have to get 9 ohm and 4 ohm. Such a way we have to connect them and we have to draw that circuit diagram. That is the combination of resistors. But we have to see which resistors will give us 9 and 4 as an effective resistance. Say if 9 we have to get, you can have so many possibilities. There are 3 resistors. So we can have any combinations to get 9. Sometimes we will be thinking like that, but it is not like that. We have to get 2 conditions satisfied, not only in series or in parallel. Sometimes series and parallel, sometimes parallel and series. We have to see. Now to get 9 ohm, suppose we have 6 ohm resistors 3. Is there any chance of getting 9 ohm? Can you think of? 6 there, then if you want one more 3, the total will be 9. So 6 ohm and 3 ohm, if we get 9 ohm effective resistance in the case of series. But we have got 3 resistors in number. If all the 3 are 6 ohm, we have to get 3 ohms from these 6 ohms. How can we do it? Again, if we have n resistors of R, we can have effective resistance equally number R by N. So here effective resistance can be calculated as R by 2. We are getting 3. So if we consider this condition, what is the condition here? These two 6 ohm resistors, if they are in parallel, it is reduced by half. This is an equation we are deriving as 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. If these two are the same, we can write 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6. As the denominator is the same, we can write common denominator and can add this 1 and 1. So how many resistors are there? That we get 1. If 3 are there, plus 1 again. Here only 2, so 2 by 6. That is 1 by R. Therefore R is equal to 6 by 2. This is this equation. So if you are getting number of resistors of the same value, this formula can be applied. That is an easy method. This is nothing but the mathematical calculation of 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Previous case also we have calculated that 176 and the number of the same method we have done. We have adapted there. So if number of resistors of equal value, this formula can be applied. We will not go for 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. This is easy for you. So here 6 ohm and 2 resistors. 6. What will be the effective resistance? 6 plus this effective resistance we know already calculated as 3. 6 plus 3, 9. Circuit we have to draw. This is the circuit diagram. 6 ohm resistor and other 2 6 ohm resistors in parallel and combined together. So this is the combination. Previously we have considered one example, 2 parallel and 1 series, same thing. So 9 ohm we got. Now what about 4 ohms? How can we do? Can you just think of? We have to get 4 ohms. Now we have to see 4 ohms effective resistance. Again we have 3 equal value resistors. As we have got 9 with 6, let us try some other combination. We are getting 4. So I am connecting these two in series and one in parallel. Don't be afraid of, by trial and error, once you are familiar with the numbers and this way we are connecting, it will automatically come in your mind. So don't worry, don't think of this is very difficult, don't feel like that. This is by trial and error and with so many practice, we have to get that answer. So 6 here also 6. So this part we have to do first. Now this make a practice. Whenever we get a combination, that we have to get effective resistance. So this is effective resistance of series. There we have seen effective resistance of parallel as Rp. We can simply write effective resistance of series Rs, but it is not there in the text. I am just giving you for your information. Okay. What about this R6 and R1 and R2? In series we know R is equal to R1 plus R2, which is 12. 6 plus 6. And once we get 12 here, these two now are in parallel. So 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1. That R1 is our first series connection, Rs. So we can write Rs plus 1 by 6. Then what is Rs here? 1 by 12 plus 1 by 6. From this again there is formula only for two resistors are there. R can be written as R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. Again from 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 we are deriving this. We can simplify by substituting R1 and R2's values. Here 12 into 6 by 12 plus 6. 72 by 18. What is that?
4.
Good. 4 volts. So these type of arrangements you do with so many numbers, small numbers, and make it familiar, you can get the answer. And circuit diagram also we can. This is two series and one parallel. There we have seen two parallel and one series. Like this, you can do so many problems, and I hope from these two sessions that heating effect of electric current we have covered, power and all this, Joule's law, our one pi diagram we have familiarized, and all the equations we have to make by heart. I'm not telling simply by heart, you just study these things, and we come to that end of our heating effect of electric current here. I repeat again, you can ask me any doubt you are having through the comments. I expect it, and next video we will meet again.